Thank you very much, Mr. Dangote. One of your friends, philanthropist, Michael Bloomberg, who is the founder of Bloomberg and a former mayor of New York City, described you as Africa's hero. Do you see yourself as a hero?
Maybe. Well, I don't want to, drum up my own trumpet, but I think in a way he's right. But I can say that I'm actually a trailblazer. I set face, and we want to keep encouraging people to follow, and that's what I think we've been doing. But in terms of philanthropy, really we've done very well. We will continue to do well as we keep growing. We'll keep also growing the portfolio of our philanthropy. There's quite a lot that we're doing, even though we don't make too much noise about what we are doing.
What really is the difference between philanthropy and charity?
Well, philanthropy is different in the sense that, charity, myself, as for example, being a Muslim, I believe a lot in charity. You're supposed to give as much as possible, as much as you can. And, it's like actually building reserves in the hereafter, so that you don't really, but I will define two things, because there are two different types of people that you have. There is what you call a rich person, which, of course, I'm not a rich person, but I'm a wealthy person. So wealthy person is a person who creates wealth for other people and also share the wealth with other people. And I think philanthropy is a new thing here, most especially, I can say in this part of the world in Africa. But it's something that, if you look at in America, they have over, 1 million different foundations. And I think in the next few years, I hope in Africa we'll have quite a lot of them that will be impacting people. So that's the issue.
What has been the level of your commitment over the past years in terms of philanthropy in Nigeria?
Well, our commitment is quite huge. It's quite, a lot at a time before the, devaluation. We're actually spending almost about $100, $million, a year. But right now, I think we're spending 2018, 2019, we budgeted, I think, about 23 billion or so, which we'll spend. But let me also tell you the difference, between corporate social responsibility and also philanthropy. This one that we're doing has nothing to do with our companies. This is purely Aliko Dangote Foundation. They have their own money. 2 years ago we did, what you call, we not that we relaunched the, foundation, but we gave them additional money, about 1.25, billion, in shares and also in cash. So we are intervening in a lot of areas, but the entire intervention is actually to do with, uplifting humanity from extreme poverty, making sure that, we improve on the living standards of people, which I think, is like education. You don't see the impact in one day, but you see it as time goes. So, and that's really what, we're doing. You can see there are a lot of interventions that we're making, mainly to do with health, empowerment of people, and these are things that when you do, you will reduce massive extreme poverty. You look at now, for example, what we are doing in primary health care. We are doing routine immunization. We are also fighting polio, malaria. So these are the things that which we are facing. We are trying to make sure that in the next few years, we will build, you know, a massive hospital, you know, almost about 1,000 beds. But we are also intervening in so many other areas. That is to do with, you know, health. We are doing this thing about nutrition, you know, because there are a lot of malnourished children, as you know, in Nigeria, almost 10 million, you know, thereabout. So by our intervention, you will also see the results in people learning a lot in school, you know, because if you have a malnourished child, no matter what you try to train or teach, it doesn't really go into their brains at all, because you have to intervene, especially the first 1,000 days. And if you know that there was a pledge which was done sometime, I think it was about October, November in Rome, where we as a company, we as a foundation also offered, and, you know, we committed $100 million over 4 to 5 years. And DFID also, you know, promised, you know, they will match and gave us, you know, some money, which now they are going to give us $37.5 million to add to what we have already, you know, pledged. And then this will actually be spent in the areas where, you know, nutrition is an issue. The RUTF, which you normally give to children to get them out of, malnutrition, we are going to start producing it here in Nigeria. So, you know, but it takes time. We will apply, because rather than importing, these are just this thing you call is made out of nuts. So really, I think we should start producing RUTF here in Nigeria. So it's all part of the program which we are rolling out, and we are launching it, you know, very soon.